everybody, my name's Liz, I'm the baker that sews. Welcome to my channel if you're new and welcome back if you are a subscriber. As always, it's really lovely to have you here as I share my sewing journey. So welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my Sew Hayley Jane unboxing video. I'm a little bit late to June's unboxing, so we are almost, well, we're over halfway through June actually. My box took a little bit of time to arrive this month, and then I've had a very busy sort of week or so where I've not really been able to fit in filming, and I also lost my voice. I've been really struggling with hay fever at the moment and my voice completely went, so I wasn't able to film until now. So you've probably seen what's inside the box. I think Hayley's probably shared by now what came in June's box, but I enjoy doing these. I enjoy sort of sharing my ideas and thoughts on the fabrics too, so I thought I'd still film June's box. Before I reveal what is in the classic box this month, I'll let you know what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a Tilly in the Buttons Tabitha t-shirt made in this really fun jersey fabric. This is a t-shirt that I wear to school. I'm an early years teacher, and the fabric just reminded me of the children's story Elmer. So I like to wear this to school. The children love looking at all the different animals and all the different patterns and things. And then I've just got it on with a little pomegranate Sabina skirt, which is just the perfect thing to wear in the warm weather at the moment. The Sabina skirt's got a elasticated waistband, so it creates a really lovely gathered skirt, and then it's got a ruffle on the bottom. This is just in a linen fabric. I can't remember where I got it from. Just in a navy fabric, but this skirt's really comfortable. The Sabina skirt has got the option to have pockets, but I didn't have enough of this fabric to include pockets, and you get a little peek of the pockets as well because they're slightly slanted. So because I didn't have the same fabric, I just decided to omit the pockets. So I just cut the back skirt twice so that I could omit the pockets, and it's still really practical and really comfortable to wear as well, and it goes really nicely with my Tabitha t-shirts. And with everything I talk about where possible, I'll link it down below, and I'll also put in a picture of me wearing things if I refer to different things as well. So I'm just going to pick my box up onto this month's unboxing. So I subscribe to the Sew Hayley Jane classic box, which is £35 a month, and in that you get lots of different things, including 2.5 meters of fabric, a magazine, sweet treats. There's always a little haberdashery item or a little gift, and then you get fat quarters as well. The magazine's packed full of lots of inspiration as well, which I'll share in a little while. You can also get the mini box, which is £20 a month. You get a metre of fabric, some fat quarters and a few other bits and bobs. And then you also can subscribe to the luxury box, which is £65 a month. And in that you get 3.5 metres of fabric. You get a pattern, fat quarters and all the other things that I've talked about already. I'll link down below to Hayley's website if you're tempted to subscribe to the boxes. You don't have to subscribe for a certain length of time. You can do one month and then cancel your subscription if you want to. I absolutely love getting these boxes each month. It's like a little present to myself, and I always really look forward to seeing what the fabric is going to be. And this month I think might be one of my favourite fabrics that we've had so far. And I've been subscribed for about 3 years, so I really love the fabric that's in this month's box. And I've got a few ideas which I'll talk through with you as well. If you are tempted to sign up, there's a link down below where you can get 10% off your first box, and there's a discount code that you can use as well. So I'll pop all that information down below for you if you are tempted. Always comes beautifully packaged. If you follow Hayley over on Instagram, she always keeps you up to date with how she's getting on with packing the boxes and everybody that helps her with that. You never get a peek of what's actually in the box. You only find that out when your box actually arrives, which is always really exciting, but she always lets you know once they're packaged and when they've been collected and shipped out as well, so you have a rough idea of when you think it's going to arrive. And then lots of people that subscribe always share their unboxing, you know, pictures of them with their box, so you get an idea of when they're going to start arriving at your house, which is always really exciting. So it comes in this box, and then within it, it's wrapped in this beautiful yellow tissue paper, much neater than my box actually is because I've undone it already to have a little look at everything inside. I absolutely love this month's fabric. I'll share that at the end. So you get a little magazine, and that gives you an idea of the theme and where Hayley has got the idea and inspiration for this month's box. And it says Blooming Beautiful June 2022 issue 43. There's always a little hello from Hayley. So welcome to the summer. Who's excited for some summer sewing? Swishy dresses, cool and comfy dungarees and wide-legged viscose trousers are definitely going to be my staple this season. Luckily, the fabrics in this month's boxes are perfect for the hot weather, and the prints are pretty fabulous too. It's really beautiful, the fabric this month. The inspiration for this box actually came from seeing a lovely illustration that had wildflower seeds in the paper itself. After a bit of research, however, I discovered I wasn't allowed to post seeds abroad, but the title of the box was there and the seeds were figuratively sewn. Luckily, I found Ashrifa on Etsy who makes sweet embroidery stick and stitch transfers that once sewn dissolves in water, leaving you with your perfect embroidery. So that's something new to me. Perfect on bags, denim jackets or jeans pockets. Find out more about Ashrifa over the page. The luxury box this month includes the most beautiful Lee's Taylor viscose called Rose Printanier Spring Dew and is paired with the latest pattern from Experimental Space, the Hayley blouse, which includes 4 different sleeve variations. The classic and the mini boxes each have a sweet floral viscose in either red or pale blue, which will look great made into so many different garments for the summer. And the fat quarters from Craft Cotton Co. called Meadow Flowers are a stunning collection of floral prints on orange and mustard backgrounds. I really love seeing your boxes arrive each month and have great fun sharing all your Sew Hayley Jane unboxing ritual posts. So there's an interview by Crafty Dreams by Ash. So it says Hayley caught up with the lovely Ashrifa to find out more about her and her fibre arts business. And in here we've got embroidery design, stick and stitch. So you carefully peel off the back and stick it to your fabric clothing. The transfers have an adhesive back. Stitch the design using preferred shades using a hoop is highly recommended. Once done, soak the area in warm water and gently rub away the transfer and let it dry and you're all done. I've never done that sort of thing before, so I'm really looking forward to giving that a go. So I'm looking forward to reading that interview with Ashrifa. And then make of the month is this beautiful Davenport dress, and it's by Sarah, who is Sewing Art Sarah. I absolutely love the Davenport dress. And she used viscose from February's classic box to make that dress. It looks beautiful. 3 boxes, 3 makes. So Esther received the luxury box and used the viscose to make a Vogue 1734 wrap dress. I really love that shape on Esther, and that's a really lovely make. And then Gemma used the classic box viscose to make the Mimi G Jessica dress, which looks really lovely. I haven't got that dress, but I really like the shape of it. And then Laura had the mini box in June and used her 1 metre viscose to make the Closet Core Patterns Petra shorts, which I have got. I think it's always really inspiring to see whoever gets the mini box where they only got a metre of fabric. It's always quite inspiring to see what they turn that into. And Laura has used most of the fabric to make the shorts, but then she's used a little bit of gingham for the pockets, which works really nicely. Then we've got Makeup Bag by Tamlin, which is always a great fat quarter project. And then there's an interview with Lee's Taylor, and it says, love the beautiful fabric in this month's luxury box. I chatted to Lee's, founder of Lee's Taylor, to find out more about how she started her company. So I look forward to reading all of those interviews. Hayley's little links, so lots of different things there. A little bit of an idea about the Great British Sewing Bee, the Modern Wardrobe book by Juliette Usor. There's TikTok baked oats. I have never tried baked oats before, but I always see some really lovely looking baked oats over on Instagram and TikTok. And then there's something on Apple TV called Shining Girls, and then there's a movie, The Lost City. And then we've got a Sew Hayley Jane subscriber who is Elisa, who's been subscribed to the classic box since October 2021. And Elisa is by Elisa over on Instagram. So I'm looking forward to reading that interview. Then we've got an interview with Experimental Space, and this is the pattern that's been included in the luxury box. It's a really pretty blouse. It looks beautiful. Then we've got pattern picks by the Fold line, which I always love because you get a little bit of inspiration. So there's the Taker blouse dress by Named Patterns. Don't know if I'm saying that correctly. And we've got the Evelyn skirt by Chalk and Notch, which looks like a really lovely skirt. And then we've got the Reynolds top and dress, which I've got and I absolutely love. And I've used that as the base for a lot of my gingham tiered dresses, which I talked about in my last Sunday sewing catch up. I just used the top and then added some gathered tiers to make this really beautiful summer dress, and I've worn it quite a few times in the warm weather. They're absolutely perfect. Then there's the Makers Gallery with lots and lots of inspiration. So we've got Steffi, who used the Megan Nielsen Flint overalls using the cherry print cotton poplin that came. They're really cute. Then we've got Lorraine, who used the So Liberated Estery skirt pattern, and she used the viscose from February's Love is in the Air box. Really lovely. And then we've got Corinne, who made an amazing coatigan, it looks like, using viscose linen from the March box along with some pleather from her stash. Looks beautiful. And that's the Hayley Patterns Tanya coatigan. Jo has made a fancy lunchbox using a tutorial by Crafty Crafts, using her fat quarters. They're great. And then Sally French Seams has been shearing thanks to the Great British Sewing Bee, and she made a really cute strawberry top by shearing a rectangle of fabric and adding straps. Very simple but really effective. And then we get some information about what's in the box, and then a section for what you're going to make. So onto the box. I've already shared the little gift, which is these stick and stitch embroidery designs, so I'm looking forward to giving that a try. We've got a really cute little notebook. I love a notebook. I've got so many where I jot down ideas and sketches for things, and also ideas for vlogs and things. Now, when I opened this box, my youngest daughter Lola loves a notebook too, and she has already asked if she could have this, so I think I will let her have that. Then we've got the beautiful fat quarters. So they're in some really beautiful colours. They all go really nicely together, all sort of florally sort of designs. Really beautiful. I've got red Gutterman thread, which gives you an idea of what fabric colourway I got. And then the sweet treat is some sweeties, so I can enjoy them this month. Some little Frutella sweeties. And then the fabric is absolutely gorgeous. I haven't had it out yet, but I just absolutely love the colour. It's so stunning. And I love how the flowers really pop against that red. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm really excited about getting this sewn up. It's a viscose. It feels really lovely and soft. It feels like it's got a bit of a sheen to it, almost like a cotton lawn, but it's beautifully light. Look how floaty it is. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love it, and I'm really excited about turning it into something. I've got a couple of ideas. I'm not 100% decided yet, but I'm going to pre-wash this, and then I've got all my patterns here so I can talk through some of my ideas. One of the ideas I didn't have written down, but I really like the idea of, inspired by what Hayley was saying in the introduction, is some like palazzo style trousers. I absolutely love the Nina Lee, what they call portobello trousers. They're quite a wide leg, high-waisted trouser, and these would look gorgeous made up as that pattern. I'll put some information in about the pattern. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like, but it's an absolutely beautiful pattern, and it sews up really nicely, and this would work beautifully for that pattern. I'm actually thinking of either a dress or a skirt. So the first pattern I thought about is one of my favourite culotte patterns, and it's a Jennifer Lauren handmade pattern, and it's the Bastion culottes. I've been digging out my Bastion culottes over the last couple of weeks whilst the weather's been really lovely and warm. Got really gorgeous deep pockets. They're sort of sailor pants designed, and if you watch the Great British Sewing Bee, they had to make some sailor type trousers in the last episode, and they had this really beautiful like button detail down the front with like a bib where the pockets met at the front. And the Bastion culottes are a little bit similar in their design to that, in that you have the buttons along where the pockets are. Really beautiful design, and I absolutely love that pattern. I've sewn it up loads and it fits me really nicely. I love that when you wear the Bastion culottes, they look like you're wearing a skirt, but you're actually not. And I might just have enough of this fabric. In fact, I think I have got enough to make the shorter version, because I've used the Sew Hayley Jane fabric before to make the Bastion culottes. I've got the pattern here so I can give you a bit more information, but this is what they look like. I absolutely love this pattern. I've sewn it up about 3 or 4 times before. So they combine everything we love about the 1940s sailor pants, 1930s beach pyjamas, and the modern A-line skirt silhouette. They feature a sailor-style front button opening with deep, roomy pockets cleverly integrated into the waistline. And I absolutely love that aspect of this design and this pattern. Gently fitted at the natural waist, the legs drape effortlessly down over the hips in a breezy flared silhouette. There's 2 length options, falling to mid-calf or above the knee. Wear bastions with fitted knit tops or loose button-up blouses tucked in or tied at the waist. It's a pattern that's perfect for confident beginner seamstresses. It comes in sizes 6 to 24, and there's some line drawings. In terms of the sizes, just got the sizes here. So for a 6, it's a 24-inch waist and a 35-inch hip. And then for a 24, it's a 42-inch waist and a 53-inch hip. In terms of fabric recommendations, they say it's suitable for a wide range of light to mid-weight woven fabrics with some drape. For summer, choose any of your favourite fabrics from cotton lawn, voile and poplin to linen and chambray. I absolutely love this pattern, and I'm sort of 85% sure that that's what I'm going to use this lovely viscose for, to sew up some bastion culottes. I think they scream summer, this fabric screams summer, and I think if I made the culottes using this viscose, they'd be a perfect summery pair of culottes. So that's the first idea that I've had for them. The second idea, I don't actually have the pattern in front of me, but I have bought the pattern. It's a sew over it pattern, and it's the Neve skirt. I really love the look of this pattern. I've bought it, but I'm yet to sew it up. And that's true of quite a lot of patterns that I've got in my stash. So this would be a great opportunity to have a go at using this pattern. I really love the Neve skirt. I love the look of it. It's a PDF pattern. It comes in sizes UK 6 to 30, and within that size range, that's split into 2 size bandings. So you've got UK 6 to 20 or an 18 to 30. They recommend light to medium weight fabrics with good drape. So this viscose would be perfect for the Neve skirt. It's described as a transitional piece aimed at confident beginners, and you sew it up in woven fabrics. There's 3 different lengths. There's a short length, a midi length and a maxi length. And it's a gathered skirt that flows from it's got this like pointed V that points down as like a yoke. And then you've got this beautiful like gathered skirt. It just looks absolutely stunning. I love the look of all the different Neve skirts that I've seen so far. I'll put images in of what the pattern looks like, and I'll link it down below if you're interested in the pattern. But in terms of sizes, for a UK 6, it's a bust measurement of 31 inches, a waist measurement of 24 inches, and a hip measurement of 34 inches. And then for a UK 30, it's a 57-inch bust, 50-inch waist measurement, and 60-inch hip measurement. And then the next pattern that I was thinking of was the Friday Pattern Company Davenport dress. Again, I think this would work really nicely in the viscose. It's a really lovely summer style dress. If I find the picture of what the dress actually looks like. So here are the line drawings. I really love this dress. I've made it up a couple of times. It's got really interesting details. Like you've got this gathering on the front, but it's created by this, you insert a piece of elastic here. I really love the cute little ruffle that you've got on the shoulder detail. And then you've got like a drawstring casing across here and a ruffle on the skirt. I absolutely love a ruffle. The Davenport dress is the perfect throw-on and go dress, whether you're shopping at your local farmer's market or hanging out around the house. This ruffly dress will have you feeling cute and comfortable. It features full sleeves with an elasticated ruffle hem, as well as a shoulder flutter detail. The hem hits above the knees, the front neckline is gathered in with elastic, and the waist features a drawstring, so this dress can be pulled on and off without any closures. Most importantly, the Davenport features roomy pockets that are perfect for stowing away all of your treasures. This pattern is suitable for all skill levels and will take you step by step through the sewing process. So in terms of sizes, it comes in an extra small up to a 7X. It's a pullover dress with a slightly loose fit that's brought in at the waist with a drawstring. The pattern was drafted using sample measurements for a height of 5'6". The straight sizes extra small to extra large are designed off a block with a BC cup size, and the plus sizes 1X to 7X are designed off of a block with CD cup size. So for an extra small, it's a 32 to 33 inch bust, 24 to 25 inch waist, and 34 to 35 inch hip. And then for a 7X, it's a 59 to 60 inch bust, 52 to 53 inch waist, and 62 to 63 inch hip measurement. In terms of fabric recommendations, let me see what they recommend. So in terms of fabric recommendations, it's designed for woven fabrics and it's suitable for light to mid-weight fabrics. Fabrics like cotton lawn or linen will make this a great dress for spring and summer. And if you want it to be a bit fancier, it can be sewn from a silk or something with a bit of drape. So I do absolutely love this dress, and this could be a contender for using the viscose. But like I said, I think I'm more torn between the Neve skirt, because I haven't sewn that pattern yet, or the bastion culottes. Although I've sewn them loads, I could just see this fabric working so nicely as a pair of bastion culottes. I think it would just look absolutely beautiful. And I've got the perfect red buttons in my button stash that would go beautifully with that fabric too. Another pattern that I thought would work really nicely with this viscose, and it's kind of a little bit inspired as well by the sewing bee with the sheared dresses. It is one of my favourite sheared dress patterns, and it's the raspberry jumpsuit, play suit and dress pattern by Kokowawa Crafts. I love Kokowawa Crafts patterns. The instructions are written so beautifully and really hold your hand. And I've sewn this dress up loads as well. I'm yet to sew up the jumpsuit, but I've sewn up the dress and I absolutely love the dress. So the raspberry is a beautiful jumpsuit with a play suit and dress option, perfect for summer. The sheared bodice on the 3 versions is the same. The difference comes with a long and comfy loose cropped pair of trousers, a short one and also a midi length dress. The design features 3 different straps, one with bows, another with a lovely ruffle, which is my favourite, and a third with a ring detail. So I've sewn up the ruffly one with the dress, and I love the ruffly detail. It's just another really cute aspect of this pattern. Raspberry is easy to fit and the perfect pattern to up your game thanks to the fun shearing technique. There are also side seam pockets that you can add to both the trousers and the skirt or the skirt and patch pockets. You can easily put on and take off any of the versions thanks to the elasticated bodice, but if you think you may need a zip, you can insert one along one of the side seams from the top of the bodice to just below the hips. They recommend lightweight woven fabrics like cotton, linen, viscose rayon, single and double gauze, voile, cotton sateen, batiste and crepe. These are the line drawings, so you can see what they look like. Absolutely gorgeous. And Kokowawa Crafts patterns really hold your hand every step of the way. So these are the sizes. Comes in UK 6 to UK 24. So a UK 6 is a 31-inch bust, 23-inch waist and 31-inch hip. And then a UK 24 is a 48-inch bust, 41-inch waist and 49-inch hip measurement. So that's another contender for that beautiful viscose, and I think it would work really nicely and drape beautifully as well. So those are my ideas for what to do with the viscose this month in the June Sew Hayley Jane classic box. Do let me know in the comments if you've got this colourway or the classic box and what you're planning to use your fabric for. And if you've got any suggestions out of the patterns that I've shared today, please do let me know in the comments below. Thank you as always for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, it'd be really great if you could hit that subscribe button. You'll get notified of when I bring out my next video. Thank you as always for watching. Take care and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye.